Hi, we are Tim and Beth from Heritage Farm here in Flora, Indiana, and we've been on the farm since 1998, and the farm was originally in Beth's family.
I've lived here on Heritage Farm since I was 2 years old. I grew up with Hereford cattle and loving to be on the farm and having horses and sheep and just running around and enjoying the space and the peace and the calm that you have here.
When we first decided to move here, we wanted to use it as a working farm. As Beth had mentioned, her dad raised Hereford cattle, but we were kind of looking for something a little bit more unusual, especially in this part of the country. So somewhere along the line, we discovered alpacas. There are two breeds of alpaca, the Surrey alpaca and the Wakaya. We chose to focus on the Surrey alpaca, mainly because of the rareness of the breed. We found it just beautiful to see a Surrey alpaca running through the pastures with that long drapey fiber just weaving back and forth. It just provides a very, very enjoyable and very unique look to those animals. Since we were a young married couple, we always had a dream about opening up a bed and breakfast. We had the log cabin here. It was originally built in the mid-1800s, so especially young kids can use their imaginations, pretend they're growing up, in the pioneer days, and they really enjoy that. Along with the log cabin, we have a couple other options for overnight stays. We have a modern 3-bedroom farmhouse that accommodates up to 11 people. For those more adventurous, we do offer tent camping back in the woods. And we also rent out a fairly unique tree tent where it's actually suspended between the trees. Finally, we do offer just parking for RVs for those people that are just traveling through that just want an overnight stay. We do weddings here. The whole farm is basically available for our wedding guests. The garden area, the cabin, the house. We have a 40 by 80 foot event tent. Available also for our wedding couples is the gathering barn, as we call it, or the welcome barn. We offer guest experiences, some of it centered around the alpacas, that people can take the alpacas for a little walk. We've got a wood-fired pizza oven. We can cook pizzas for our guests.
They also have a fire pit that they can sit around and enjoy making s'mores. There's lots of places that they can hike, and as you follow the trail and go into the woods, there's a new suspension bridge. One thing that we also offer is feeding the alpacas. You can feel the actual little muzzle of the alpaca trying to pick up the feed, and it gives a very tickling effect. Listening to the kids laugh or enjoy that is really fun.
Another unique feature of the farm is our century-old barn. We call it the Heritage Barn. It's constructed mainly of hand-hewn timbers, massive pieces of wood that were probably harvested here from the farm over 100 years ago. We're proud in the fact that we still utilize the barn for our alpacas and to store hay for the winter.
One of the questions we often get from our visitors is, what do you do with this alpaca fiber? And so then you have the opportunity to go to our alpaca farm store. It has some of the products from our animals. We also have some products that are made from alpaca here in the United States. And then we also have some product from Peru that we import.
We consider ourselves a full-service alpaca operation, meaning that we offer alpaca sales, breeding services, adjusting or boarding services, or a software program to manage your herd. So we pride ourselves in taking good care of our customers and seeing them through their learning process as well. One of the things that our guests really seem to appreciate about the farm is just the unique topography. The rolling hills, the wooded areas, the pastures, just the open green spaces.
This has been able to offer a lot of people retreats to get out, to be able to just relax and let their kids just run around and just enjoy a peaceful quiet that they can rejuvenate themselves from the daily stress of their lives.
We both grew up on farms and had a really strong tie to the land. It's something that's very important to us, and we wanted to share with other people. We hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about Heritage Farm. If you did, we invite you back either for a few hours or a few days. Many of our guests have really called this place magical, and we think you will too. We look forward to sharing our heritage with you.